Hi Chelsea fans, Chelsea Daft here with the latest Chelsea transfer news and news updates with all the stories that are doing the rounds in the last 24 hours or so. So, as usual, let's get cracking. So there's only one place to start, and that's the game last night. Obviously Chelsea winning 3-1. If you've seen my channel before, hopefully you've been notified of my video that was sent out this morning. Recorded earlier this morning, my reaction to the game with an appeal for a sense of calm and just to focus on the fact that we took 3 points in a game we probably would have dropped points last season. So to articles that have caught my eye, and to the Telegraph, and Turbo Timo Werner fast off the mark on Chelsea debut, full of threat and menace. I have to say I was impressed. I said it in my video today, I was impressed with Timo Werner's work rate, with his movement off the ball and his pace. The guy is going to be an absolute threat. And they produced this touch map in the Telegraph where Timo Werner touched the ball. Note the direction of play is going from right to left, and it shows you his propensity to roam the full width of the pitch and to drop deep when necessary to collect the ball, which is something that I noticed yesterday, which was mentioned in my video. Frank Lampard spoke of Timo Werner and said this: "I love the way that Timo pops up in different areas. He's not a front man that attaches centre backs so much. Sometimes he can start from a little bit deeper, but when he goes, he goes. We saw that with that burst of pace for the penalty." Werner himself spoke after the game and said this: "The Premier League is different football. I don't think I've ever played against three defenders like this, so tall, so big and massive. For me it makes it really fun, especially in the first half. I had a lot of space where I could do my runs. When we can go like this and make the last passes we missed today, I think we'll get a lot of chances." So Timo Werner impressed? So to a couple of players that didn't, according to social media, even though we need to give them time, Chelsea debutant Kai Havertz admits Premier League is much tougher than the Bundesliga. Havertz sort of struggled to get involved in the game for one reason or another, which was detailed in my video, so check it out at the end of this. It'll be linked at the end of this particular video. But he said this: "It was a very tough game, very difficult because I had long holidays and I came back and trained for 5 or 6 days with the team. More important is that we won, so I'm very happy to make my debut. The Premier League is much tougher than the Bundesliga. I've seen that in training, I saw it in the game as well, but I'm happy to play 80 minutes and hopefully next week I will continue." One player that caught the attention on social media was Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who had a game to forget. It wasn't a nightmare, it just wasn't great either, but according to Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher, slammed for not grasping his chance and warned that he could be sold. I personally think it's a massive overreaction. The guy just needs to play a run of games and get his confidence back, and then we all know what he's capable of. But on last night's performance alone, bearing in mind he's probably only trained with everyone for 4 days, Carragher and Neville said this: "I thought Loftus-Cheek, he's been given his chance. I thought he was really disappointing. I don't think Loftus-Cheek can complain. He's been given the games. I don't think he's ever grasped his chance yet. There's going to come a point where they're going to cash in and get 25 million for him." And then Jamie Carragher agreed and said this: "When he was at Crystal Palace, you thought, what a player. He's got to say he wants to play every single week. He's not grabbed his chance tonight. If you get your chance, you have to grab it. He's had his chances now." Again, as I'm saying, it's all down to playing a run of games, a regular run of games to build your confidence. Confidence with the ball at your feet, and just confidence to have that feeling in amongst the team. So that's transfer news, and we're all waiting confirmation that Conor Gallagher is due to sign his new contract. We're waiting for Chelsea to announce the new deal before they send him out on loan to West Brom in the Premier League on a season-long loan. To another player that's possibly out the door, as reported in Football Italia, Danny Drinkwater reunion with Claudio Ranieri, Sampdoria. We've all seen Danny Drinkwater's recent interview with a newspaper in the UK, talking about his career and what's been happening the last few years. A move for him would be good. I wonder if Chelsea will look at a loan deal or if they look for a permanent deal. But Claudio Ranieri knows exactly what he's capable of. He was instrumental in the Leicester title-winning team next to N'Golo Conte. Drinkwater could be on his way to Italy. So to the Sun, and Chelsea could use Emerson Palmieri as a bargaining tool to land Declan Rice in a swap deal from West Ham. The article states that Chelsea are still after Declan Rice, even though West Ham want to try and hold on to him. I have to say, it looked as though Ross Barkley was possibly someone that would be offered to West Ham to link up with his old manager at Everton, David Moyes. but it now looks as though it's Emerson Palmieri. Chelsea had made Emerson Palmieri available for 23 million, and Inter Milan are rumoured to be interested in signing him, along with West Ham. I wonder if using Emerson could be the bargaining tool that Marina Granovskaya needs to try and get hold of Declan Rice. According to Sky Sports in Germany, Bayern Munich have revived their interest in Callum Hudson-Odoi, and I'll wait to see what happens. We all know that last January they tried to sign him with numerous bids that were turned down by Chelsea, and then he signed a new contract. I wonder what's going to happen if they come in with big money offer again this time around. I keep saying it, for me, Hudson-Odoi, he needs games, but when he's playing games he needs to be much more involved, or involved for a more sustained period of time within games, if you know what I mean. Not fleeting moments, he needs to have a sustained impact, like we've seen with Christian Pulisic, for example. Hudson-Odoi, immense talent, just need to see it more at Chelsea in a Chelsea shirt. Hopefully Callum will stay at Chelsea and Chelsea will rebuff any approach again from the German Giants. So we await official confirmation, but Chelsea are to announce the new signing of Edouard Mendy, who's been reportedly seen at Stamford Bridge having his picture taken, with a view to it being confirmed on social media. The signing, it's unclear if it's around 20 to 25 million at the moment, and the reason that is because of this. Rennes had tried to negotiate a loan signing for Olivier Giroud to pay nothing for it, and Chelsea pay his wages, in addition to 40 million euros for Edouard Mendy. Marina Granovskaya was worked her magic once again. Giroud loan is off the table, and we've managed to get around 12 million euros off of their asking price. Outstanding. Expect that deal to be announced shortly. So with the arrival of Edouard Mendy, all focus was on Kepa last night, and obviously he should have done better with the goal that he conceded. When asked of Kepa after the game, Frank Lampard said he was very happy with him, despite the fact that Gary Neville was quick to focus on Lampard's comments, stating that he doesn't believe they to be true. After the game, Lampard said this: "I'm very happy with Kepa. With the shot, I'm not sure if he could have done any better, but I saw a bit more confidence in how he was playing. Kepa is here, he's our keeper, and I'm happy with him. If we're bringing in competition, it will be competition. That's the nature of Chelsea. That goes through the squad, so we'll see." So Gary Neville on Monday Night Football said this: "I don't think he is happy with Kepa. I wouldn't be, but yet I know full well, having been in the coaching position, been in the changing room, you have to back your goalkeeper. You must back your players. You have to support them publicly, but privately, that goal, it's a really poor goal to give away. He's considered so many goals from outside the box last season. He's considered another one tonight, and it will cost you. If you don't have a top keeper, you won't win that league." So the Sun have followed up on this, saying that Kepa's worse than rival Mendy in every department as Chelsea near the transfer, and they've put stats up here in a graphic which you can see. Mendy's older, he's 28 compared to Kepa, who's 25. He's played less minutes but kept more clean sheets, considerably less goals per game. He's got a better save percentage, saves per game 2.5, and crosses stopped percentage 10.2, and that was the stats based on last season. And it'd be interesting to see if Mendy comes in, what's going to happen throughout the course of the season as to who eventually gets the number one. That's it from me, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below about anything discussed in the video. Smash that like button for me, then subscribe to the channel, but make sure you hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss when my videos come out, which is pretty much daily. Thank you for watching and your support. Post your comments below. See you all tomorrow.